Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
And we're back again. Thank you for joining us on this weekend, because we know you have nothing better to do. What would you do on, leading up to the holidays? There's nothing to be done, no wrapping.
Until the ice comes in, I'm fishing, Tom, on the weekends.
Yeah. People need to, get orders sent out to, what do you call that, Amazon, and get their presents.
How about this? How about buy local? How about
I know.
How about have a day where there's not a whole bunch of Amazon stuff showing up at your house and go?
Do they still do that where they used to do like you go down into the city and you have to attend all the different stores. It's like a shop.
Yeah,
thing.
they had that. I think they
haven't
should,
heard of that.
I think they should just go see our clients. So I think they should go over to Smith Restaurant Supply on Erie Boulevard across from Texaro's Bikes and kitchen stuff. Then buy a mattress from Charlie at Mattress Makers. And then go out to Blake Jewelry, get a diamond, and stack these things up. And
then go to Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts.
Go to Safe Harbor, get a will, get a trust, protect your stuff. That's what I know.
Yeah. How do people get in touch with Safe Harbor, by the way?
They can go to the website if they want. 370-9977 is the phone number.
Yeah.
But if you put in Safe Harbor Wills and Trust, there they are. You can just ask a question. Just put your name in there. And
well, now's the time to do it. You're around family. You can,
Yeah, and you get the questions answered. And, if you've got an old will, you got a really old will.
You can see if people are declining cognitively.
Stop looking at me.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Well, it's a good thing we have a nurse practitioner here. Bikash Regmi is the owner of Caring Family Health Nurse Practitioners, and he's back again. Thank you for joining us. We didn't scare you away.
No, you did not. And thanks for having me.
Yeah, that's great. Where is your practice located, by the way?
So my practice is located on 6846 Buckley Road.
Where's that near? Because people
that number means nothing.
Yeah, I can't visualize it. Yeah, what's it near?
So there is a new restaurant depot nearby which just opened, or there is a funeral home just about it too.
Yeah, so go past it up by the funeral home on Buckley.
Yeah.
Piero Brothers.
Oh, Piero Brothers. Yeah.
It's in that stretch. There's a medical plaza. It's
Piero,
up. Most people know it is up nearly where I used to live. That's what most people reference it.
Is it past Hopkins Road? Do you go past before Hopkins?
Yes.
Okay.
On the right.
Well, that's very convenient.
If we're doing, yes.
Yeah, convenient to everything. Yeah, good job. So first of all, let's start off by letting people know the difference between a doctor and a nurse practitioner and what you can do and what you can't do and all that.
So definitely there is a difference in the education. They have longer medical school, whereas we do have long, but they have longer medical school.
Right.
And we do treat patient, diagnose patient, we do other labs, we don't do any surgery, those kind of thing.
And actually, that's kind of a good thing because
like 98% of the stuff you need.
Well, some of the doctors, the people that I've seen in the past, they're busy in surgery. So, you try and see them, they can't see you because, I got surgery on Thursdays and Tuesdays.
Well, with my old primary care, you would wait months to get an appointment.
Sure. Yeah.
So how long do people have to wait if they want to? Maybe they got a cold, maybe they're like Tom and they have everything wrong with them. How long do they have to wait to actually make an appointment to see somebody with you?
So for us, today is the 3 months that we open. We opened on September 6th.
Hey, congratulations.
Congratulations. 3 months.
Yes.
And as of right now, I think we're a week or 2 weeks back, but if somebody needs to be seen urgent, we are taking them and we keep a slot open so that we can see during that time. So like 1 to 2 weeks wait period so far.
Now, tell me about your kind of philosophy within your practice.
Yes.
Do you just treat people who are sick, or do you help people be healthy before they become sick?
So we do both.
Okay.
So the goal for the primary care is we call a primary prevention. That means that we treat patients before they get sick. For example, they come to the lab work or annual physical. We do the annual physical, and if we find something, hey, your cholesterol is high, that's very common, or your blood pressure is very high. So we kind of educate them. If we need to give the medication, we give them. But what are the things that can help you to bring those down. For example, diet, exercise.
Very nice.
Vaccination is another important thing. So we do vaccination. Now we also have a lab in the office, so we can draw lab in the office. So it's very convenient for the patient, so nobody has to go anywhere.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, I always hated going, go to the lab. You got to go to the lab, and then you sit in a room with a bunch of other people that are not happy to be there at the lab.
That's right.
And we do like a COVID test, flu test, all of those.
All those things.
Yes.
I have found or I heard a new phrase, and I kind of like it because I'm it. It's called post-pandemic. What do you call that? Hypochondriac. Yeah, post-pandemic hypochondriac. That's what I am. Do you service those kinds of patients?
So means we see varieties of patients. I only stop right here.
So they lose money on those people because they have to see them so often. So do people think that everything is COVID now? If you know, well, you know what, I itch.
Yeah.
Was that because I had COVID? Or and seriously though,
right?
Because when you look at somebody had COVID, okay, my taste buds don't work, I can't hear as well, my hair's falling out. Well, okay, it was falling out before. Are there people that have? Is it psychosomatic where they think something's there that isn't?
So yeah, like people think that what are the different cause, and we try to find out and help them if it's due to the COVID. And it's so COVID is, we have this for 3 years, and like we don't have enough data looking for long-term complications, but we do investigate them, help them to understand the disease process. Do we have the answer always? No, but do we have the answer most of the time? Yes.
Yeah, that's nice. There was something else I was going to ask, and now it's totally slipped my mind.
So I was thinking about just the accessibility. So what I heard you say earlier is, a regular appointment, might take a week or so, but if you need to see somebody soon, especially if they become your patient, you can get them in. That was never true, and I always saw. I never saw the doctor, Tom.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't even know that I never saw the doctor, and I switched recently in the last year. But before that, it was always seeing someone else. Well, the doctor can't see you until 2025. Let's put you in. So you always saw a nurse practitioner. You saw somebody else.
Yes,
now I remember the question. You had said something about vaccinations, and I've noticed throughout the years, and I think I'm a little bit older than you, and I remember, when I was a kid, I never saw commercials on the television or the radio that were talking about vaccines. And now there seems to be a vaccine. They want you to get vaccinated for everything.
Yes.
You as a nurse practitioner, do you know what's inside all those shots?
So that is the job of the chemist, and usually the FDA kind of reviews it, and we get the data. Means I'm expert on that. What it contains, probably not. But I can assure that it is safe. It has been thoroughly reviewed by the FDA, and that is what I will say.
Okay, so you would be, and I don't want to be an anti-vaxxer, but do you vet people and say, okay, based on your health conditions and everything like that, this shot would be good for you? You don't like force it on them, or
no? I offer them, I educate them, and some of the people say, hey, if you have a child, do you vaccinate him? Yes, they are all vaccinated,
right?
And I'm vaccinated too, so. Yeah. That kind of gives the confidence to the people to, hey, he's giving that vaccine to the kids.
But you don't hold people down, strap them down, and make them take the shot, is what Tom was going in.
No, we don't do that.
And if someone's not comfortable, you say, okay, I think it's a good idea, but if you don't, we'll move on.
Yes. So that is individuals' perspective. Yeah.
It sounds like you're the type of person who can have a conversation with your patients. And
there you go.
You don't just get them in and out and all that. That's great. Well, a happy 3 month again, and we hope you go another 30 years.
Definitely. Thank you. Thanks for having me. And if you are looking for a primary care, we are still accepting the patient. Please call the office, 315-980-9892. Thank you.
Okay, great. That's Bikash Regmi right there, owner of Caring Family Health Nurse Practitioner, and he's the head nurse practitioner at this moment. Next, we're going to talk with Jeff Steigerwald, and we're going to talk everything meats, owner of Lee's and Steigerwald, right here on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.